Aquariuses. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed your March. Venus retrograde hopefully didn't mess you up too much. Just to let you guys know who don't know, Venus is in retrograde right now. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, creativity, finances, legal obligations, partnerships, just one-on-one stuff, relationships mainly. When that planet Venus is in retrograde, all of that stuff gets brought back up. So a lot of past relationship issues will come back in. Mercury is going retrograde next, very soon at the end of April. So we're going to have a time when Venus and Mercury are retrograde at the same time. And when Mercury is in retrograde, communication issues are, communication, technology. You really want to back up anything that you've started writing or any emails. You really just want to back up your computer and your hard drive, because Mercury retrograde can really mess things up when it comes to technology. And it's frustrating, but it's understandable at the time. Like, sometimes we need these areas and these moments to remind us about how far we've come and also where we're going. We always need those reflective times, right? Another thing I should mention is, because of the Venus retrograde, I decided to do a giveaway contest for hitting 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for that. And in this giveaway is a love kit that has all of the crystal stones that you need for any area of the heart, any heart-related matters, love, finances, and I will give that away. I'll be announcing the winner on April 16th when Venus goes direct. Another thing I'm giving away is a happy energy blend. And this blend, this essential oil blend, is absolutely incredible. Like, has bergamot in it, has lemon, palmarosa, geranium, ylang ylang, mandarin, rose, jasmine, Roman chamomile, and coriander. Like, it's just a power oil blend that will make you feel so optimistic, so happy. I use it and I actually diffused, the first night I got it, I diffused it, and my husband and I diffused it in the bedroom, and we just giggled like all night long. Like, it was like we were back in high school just giggling, and we put on a funny movie and that just expanded it. So if you're feeling low and you actually want to get yourself out, contact me and I'll send you this happy energy oil. And I really hope my cat doesn't annoy us too much during this reading. I'm sorry. Another thing I wanted to mention really quickly before I ramble on too much is I'm expanding this channel to include more spiritual awakening videos. It'll talk about spiritual awakening journey, symptoms, astrology, numerology, Saturn return, tarot, intuitiveness, positivity, all that good stuff. I just posted a video about the spiritual benefits of natural spring water and how incredible they are. So check out that video for sure. And in spirit of the expansion, the channel expansion, I'm going to be adding a indigo card to this reading, just to hone in on the full spread and just give us a little bit more guidance. I'm trying so hard not to get annoyed with that cat. So please, bear with me. Okay, I'm going to get started before it gets too dark. Oh, Hurley! Sorry. Okay, this feels good. Aquarius for April 2017, before it gets too dark out. Aquarius. Aquarius, April 2017. Okay, let's get started. Okay, Aquarius, what do Aquariuses need to know for April of 2017 to help us on our spiritual journey. Okay. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So a lot of focus on finances this month. A lot of focus on the empowerment. Whether you're male or female, you're really focusing on not only your financial security, but your collective joint spouse financial security. Whether that is a spouse or whether that's just like a masculine energy in your life, someone who's more authoritative than you are maybe, or vice versa. Maybe you're the masculine one and it's a female sign that you guys are really focusing on your security together. So the female signs would be, wow, I'm not even going to try and remember, but you can Google, you know who's more feminine. I think it's like Taurus. Taurus is feminine, ruled by Venus, things like that. And then Libra's a masculine of it. So things like that. I'm going to get started here. So the situation is some deception here, some uncertainty, some haziness, and it's an 18. So something has to come to an end in order to understand this this hazy time. And that's where the theme of the spread is going. It's almost like a shark that's underwater and all you can see is the fin and the dun dun, and you can feel the pressure, you can feel the fear, but then you really realize after a while that it's just your own fear that's created that. And it's just, a kid with a fake shark fin in the water. Okay? Obstacle and an aid to get rid of that fear of uncertainty, that uncertainty that's definitely going to be coming to light around the full moon, which should be in about a week, is optimism and happiness and creativity. That childlike, that inner child abundance and youthfulness and that surety of knowing that you're going to be protected. A kid doesn't worry about money. A kid doesn't worry about anything really. A kid just relies and trusts that a parent's going to take care. So when we can put that trust into the universe and just assume and rely on the fact that the universe is going to take care of us, it completely takes away that fear of, being deceived or that fear of this not being the right path, and it's really, we need to kind of incorporate both of those modalities and those feelings when it comes to going forward, okay? Subconsciously, there's an air sign here that's older than you, and subconsciously that person is in a relationship, in a committed relationship, but they're wanting to transform themselves. They're wanting to move on, and it was around the new moon in Aries that they really started to realize that. So definitely realizing that air sign is in your subconscious, that Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay? Someone that really kind of ruffles your feathers a bit. Somebody that forces you to push up your sleeves and get going. Thinking that you're fighting too much, thinking that this is quite the inner struggle, thinking that you just want to be sure about your groundedness, be sure about your foundation, but you can't because you feel like you've bled out so much before, like you've been hurt before, so you feel like you have to constantly fight because of that past pain. But that past pain is only coming up now because it's time to recognize that it still hurts and to heal from it and move on. So you can do that because you're right now in a very authoritative and delicate spot that you're able to kind of look, you're heightened, you're up here, so you're able to look down on what you need to do in order to move forward and use the lunar phases. I just used the new moon in the worst way possible. On the new moon, my husband and I were fighting about money, and 2-3 days later, my employment insurance got cut off. Like, we manifested it, and it's frustrating, but at least now I know our power. And now, guess what? Next new moon, I'm going to spend the entire day talking about how wealthy and grateful and this, that, everything that I want to bring in. I'm not going to talk about what I don't have. I'm not going to talk about what I don't want. On the full moon is time for that. On the full moon is when you release that stuff, those fears, those worries, those emotions that you don't want to carry on with you. But right now, Aquarius, you're very optimistic. You know that you have the world at your fingertips. You know that you're in control. You know that everything around you is working in your favor. You know that you have stability in every area of your life. If you could just find it, if you could just look at your finances. There's got to be something stable there. At least one thing, whether it's, every month I have a recurring client that always pays me this much. So you definitely have financial security in that aspect. Security in your relationships. There's got to be that one best friend, one spouse, one person that you can always go to. What other areas of life are there? Siblings? Family? Is there always that one sibling that that you can securely go to? Every area of your life, you have security. It's just really trying to find that. Astrology speaking, the areas of life are your outer appearance. So the security knowing that, you're going to look relatively the same for the next year, knowing that I'm secure in the fact that I'm going to be female for the year. You know what I mean? Something like that. And then we have finances and self-worth. Then you have your friends and your neighborhood and your communication. Are you secure in the fact that, you're always going to have your logical mind to understand things in the world around you? Then you have home and family. Are you secure enough to know that your mortgage is paid off, so you'll always have this home? That's a form of security. Creativity, fun, romance. Are you secure enough to know that your hobby's still going to be there? That's a security. Then we have day-to-day life. The routine. There's security there. Relationships. There's security in knowing like 8th house stuff, which is death, sex, taxes. Are you securely getting laid? Is that a security? Is there a way that you can compartmentalize every area of your life and just find that one aspect of security in it? And that is where you can work your way up from. Because you have it. It's literally right here. Everything is good to go. Family and friends are putting too much authority on you. Putting too much, this is what you got to do. This is what you're going to do. And do you feel like a pullback? Do you feel like you have to fight back? Do you feel like you constantly have to fight with your family and friends? What's the deal? Time to let go. Hope and fear. Happiness, abundance. Why do you fear it? Why do you fear it? I'm a moon in Aquarius. My moon is in Aquarius. So a lot of the times these readings resonate for me, and that's why when I have that look of like just speechlessness, it's because I'm trying to understand it from my vantage point. But yeah, why is there a fear of abundance? Why is there a fear of financial abundance? What's the deal? Is it because when you're up, there's nowhere to go but down? You build yourself up so much and you know that eventually it has to come down? That's just a fear. That's just a belief. What about the fear of getting to the end? If you had it all figured out, what would be next? Once you reach your goal, you know that you have to either create another goal or you're going to die. That's the way I see it, at least. Hope and fear. You hope for the abundance, but you fear it. It's time to release the fear, because that fear is just leading to this. These low vibe, greed, jealousy, anger, resentment, envy, lust, feeling completely bound to these low vibes. We need it though. We need it so that we can fight those demons. We can fight those inner demons off. Once we can fight those inner demons off, we can finally take back what's ours. We can take back control. Might not be the best way to do it, but we're getting it done. Okay? Indigo card for my Indigo Aquariuses for April, please. I'm just going to grab one. Stay. Stay. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? So let's see. The shadow, the theme of this spread is making a movement towards financial security and adjustment and feeling stable and focused on your finances. But the situation is that you feel you're being deceived. You're feeling like there's no clearness when it comes to this situation. And the only way to deal with it is through optimism. It's through positivity. Staying positive, staying happy, staying creative, staying motivated. Putting up your banner, your freak banner, so that other people can see it. You know, Aquarius, I just saw this amazing meme on Aquarius, and it was Aquarius, and it said, me, I don't want any attention. And then it had Lady Gaga when she like unveiled her like star costume and it like went all out. Yeah, that's the thing with Aquarius is that they're very unique and they're quirky, but they don't want people to see that unique side of them. But that's really their specialness. That's what the world needs more of. So let your freak banner flow. Let it shine. Be weird. Be out there. If someone calls you weird, people call me weird all the time and I say thank you. My nephew calls me, Nessie, you're weird. Thanks. I don't want to be normal. Normal is boring and normal is weird. Like, why are you so average? Like, serial killer? Like, so just have fun with it. Subconsciously, there's this older air sign that's always, you know, in the back of your mind. This authority figure, this person who's kind of giving you, you know, that judgment that you don't want, that you just want to be free from. And you're thinking that you have all this inner fight, all this inner conflict. Looking good here, though. You've empowered yourself. You have totally empowered yourself, and it's looking really good. So stay. Stay empowered. Family and friends fighting you on authority, fighting you on that empowerment. Stay positive. Stay strong. Stay grounded. Stay connected. Especially during the Mercury retrograde. Stay connected. Hope and fear for abundance, that's totally something, Aquarius, you got to look into. What's the deal? Why do you have this fear of success? Excuse me. Why do you have this fear of success? Time to channel it out through writing, through word, through thought. Really think it through. Be honest with yourself. Because eventually, like, this is what's going to happen. You're going to get completely bound to a low vibe situation, and that's going to be even more of an inner struggle, and that's going to lead to feeling like you got to make a change, and you're either going to walk away from something or someone's going to take from you, and there goes your freedom. So time to focus on where this fear of success comes from. Stay motivated, stay positive, stay in flight, stay in motion. Okay? That's it for April. Hope you guys have an amazing month. Keep an eye out on those spiritual awakening videos. I promise they will be awesome and fun and open and informative and weird. Everything that Aquariuses love. So enjoy, and I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing April. Keep smiling, okay? Bye, guys.